person already using the brand new system.
Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how I did this look. It's a really simple, foxy makeup look. So, first thing I did was put on some primer. This one's the Maybelline one. You guys know this. It's an OG. So I'm putting it on the parts where I wanna minimize the appearance of my pores. Also, I think that primers really helps your skin to be protected from all the makeup you'll put on later. So, also putting it on the T-zone where I usually put primer. So right now I'm shaking my foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me one. This is in the shade 220. And as you can see, it's almost out. Yo. So I'm putting it on my face and blending it with a beauty blender. Also, I make sure to take my time blending my foundation so that it gives me that my skin but better effect. I don't know, it's just me. So now I'm taking this Mary Kay concealer and this L'Oreal Infallible concealer to brighten my under eyes and also conceal my imperfections. So now I'm taking this L'Oreal Infallible concealer and placing it on the parts where I need more coverage. So I then blend it with a sponge and I make sure to press it onto the skin so that it'll be more skin-like. Also, I try to blend the concealer upwards to give me that lifted eye look. I was sweating so much when I was blending these concealers, but it's okay. I tied my hair. Yeah, and now I'm lightly baking my face using this Nichido final powder and lightly setting my face using the same powder with a big fluffy brush. Time for the brows. Now I'm using this Sunnies face eyebrow pencil in the shade ash brown and setting it with the Vice Cosmetics eyebrow gel. Now I'm taking the Sephora's Flawless Face Palette, which was given to me by my Tita Giselle. So shout out Tita, thank you so much. And I'm using this to contour / bronze my face lightly. Now I'm taking this highlight shade from the same palette and I'm using it to brighten my under eye even more. For the blush, I'm using this Careline blush on in the shade Starlight Shine. And I'm also lightly contouring my nose with the same powder that I used to bronze and contour my face. And now for the eyes. I'm using this MAC eyeshadow palette, which was given to me by my father. So I'm using that taupe shade to act as a transition for the colors I'll be putting on later. Now I'm taking this mauve shade and focusing it on the outer corners of my eyes to add depth even more. Now to add more pink tone to my eyes, I use this NYX palette to put on my crease. Now for this one, this is how I cut my crease, like that. That's how you cut your crease. Well, at least for me. to cut the crease, I'm using a slightly lighter shade concealer than my skin tone, and I'm using this orangey shade from the MAC palette, using it to define the crease even more and to diffuse the crease that I made. Now I'm taking that grayish black eyeshadow to create a wing that it's not really that harsh. I'm gonna smudge it later, you'll see. So now I'm cleaning my eyeliner with a concealer so that it'll become sharper, and I'm just blending it out with my fingers. So I'm using all the shades that I used a while ago for my eyes to smoke out my bottom lash line, and for this part I'm doing the fox eye. In my inner corners, I'm using a gel eyeliner or any eyeliner you want, and just draw down your inner corners. Now I'm going back and forth with the shades, and I'm slightly bringing it towards my nose area. You can see there. And I'm taking this white eyeshadow from a Sephora palette, and for a pop of color in my inner corners, I'm using a gold shadow to put in my inner corners. Don't forget to drink your water. B. So refreshing. So for this part, I'm lightly highlighting my brow bone, and for the lips, I'm using Sunnies Face Lip Dip in the shade Teracotta, and I'm lining it with the Vice Cosmetics lip liner. And I forgot the shade of the lip liner, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so I decided to put one more layer of lipstick just because I was not contented with the shade that I was going for. It was not the look that I was going for. So I used this Detail Makeover lipstick, and I'm adding a layer of eyeliner again. I was inspired by Alexa Demi's look. I don't know if I pronounced her name correctly, but that's what I got that idea. And I'm using this Fresh Philippines Tinted Lips Sunscreen in the shade Sunkissed, and I'm putting it all over my lips. And for the lashes, I just cut a strip of lash and put the other half on the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm using the same face palette to highlight my face. And to lock all my makeup all in place, I'm using this Luxxe Organix Hydro Firming Mist. That's just to melt all the products together. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. This is my first ever video, and I hope to create more videos soon. Peace out, y'all.